Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Channel 18, your source for random and unfiltered news. I'm your host, NSD. We are live with our special guests, Veysel Aksoy and Muhammad Aziz Yadigar. Welcome, gentlemen, to our show. We are very thankful that you could make it.
We are happy to.
VIP, yeah.
Today, we will be discussing what superpowers we will choose if we were given the opportunity. So tell me, Aziz, if you could have any superpower you desire, what would it be?
Okay. Firstly, thank you for inviting me back to your program again, Mr. Demirerek. My answer to your question is time manipulation. I think time is the most valuable thing in our lives and we can't affect it. It just keeps passing. However, if I could manipulate time, like stopping, reversing, slowing, or fast forwarding, it would be amazing. I could live a perfect life because whenever I made a mistake, I could fix it. Or whenever something bad happened to me, I could prevent it. And at the end of a day, if I didn't like how it went, I could live it all over again. Scientifically, this kind of manipulation is probably impossible, but we are imagining it now, and that's my dream superpower. Think about it. You would never be late again in your life. There would be no rush or hurry. You could just pause time and sleep as much as you wanted. Are you taking an exam with limited time? No problem. Pause time and think or even learn all the answers. Obstacles would simply vanish. Or feeling bored, just stop time and do whatever you want. It's freaking awesome, I think. And let's think further. If I could reverse time, I could keep myself young too, meaning I could live as long as I wanted. I could help people and stop crimes. It would all be so easy. Of course, there are horrible things someone could do with this power, but I wouldn't, because I'm a good guy. I get excited just thinking about it. Wouldn't it be amazing to relive your best memories again and again? Time is probably the only thing humanity hasn't managed to defeat, but with this power, it wouldn't be an issue for me. I could prevent wars, meet historical or famous figures, invent or discover things. The possibilities are endless. There's so much more to say about this power, but you get the point, I think. So that's all for me. That's my dream.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Aziz. You are quite right with your dream of time manipulation because, as you explained, it is a really strong ability that lets you control how your life goes and how other people's life goes, even. And it's something I think everyone would like to have in their lives.
Yeah, probably.
So, so what about you, Mr. Veysel Aksoy? What superpower do you dream of having?
Before I start, thank you for invitation. And also, Mr. Aziz's superpower is great. Stopping time is also meaning teleportation, time travel, like this. So let me start. If I had a chance, I would like to have super speed. Cause when you have speed, you also have time travel. If you are fast enough, teleportation, intangibility, which means going through walls or buildings, vanishing. Uh, so these reasons I will choose to be a speedster. Even if I don't have the other ones that I can't, super speed is enough with itself for superpowers. When I
Mm,
have super speed, I will do a lot of things. For an example, why is better than teleportation? When I have super speed, I can copy others' exam, like in the Mr. Aziz example, and teacher won't even notice me that I stood up and looked the other papers. But when I have teleportation, I can teleport, yes, but I'm not fast enough, so teacher will see me in that moment. Also, when you have super speed, you can rob banks and no one even notice that you go into the case, get money, got out. But even though I would like to do it in an other country, like I live in Turkey, I would go to Panama to rob a bank I will drop all the banks, then come back to Turkey and make them in Turkish lira. Cause
He's a
it's much
bad
more
man.
safe. No, it's the safest way. Safest way
Okay.
to be in a rich. Uh, then of course I will drop the school. I won't have to go to school again. It's the best thing about super speed. Some days when I get bored, I will wear a suit and then go to streets, saving some humans or killing some humans. Not killing, but making fun with them, like having a pen and draw their faces so fast that they can't even notice me. Or I will kill some rich politics or the other humans that I don't like. So it's that for me. What about you, Enes? What would you like to have?
Well, first of all, I would like to present some of my ideas on your superpower of choice. And firstly, even though your examples were a little bit um, evil and
I
unethical,
don't agree. I don't
uh,
agree.
well, you are kind of right about it because you have superpowers. You don't need to go to school. You can just do what you need to do with that superpower since nobody else has it. And even though I do not agree um, with your explanation, I still think super speed is a very strong ability like time manipulation because it allows you to do things that I think everyone would like to do. Like going through walls is an amazing ability. Well, uh, I would choose shapeshifting because it's the most flexible superpower. I can transform into different things to use some other superpowers. For example, I could transform into a hawk and just fly and have the flight ability. I could transform into like an owl and have night vision or something. And if we expand the ability of shapeshifting into the next level, I should be able to transform into imaginary things. Like, for example, I can transform into a superpower, that superhero that we don't have in the real world and have their abilities too. But outside of that, shapeshifting is mostly for my own safety and for my own pleasure because I can transform into things, but it doesn't really affect other people around me. For example, I might not be able to save someone in the other side of the world because I can stop time or travel there with super speed. But yeah, even though it might not be as good as your chosen abilities, I think shapeshifting would be the most fun out of every ability because you will be able to pull many pranks and have very good laugh with it. So I think we all learned a valuable lesson as to why there is no superpowers in this world because it would cause too much chaos by some people that use their abilities for their own desires.
But it would
But
be great.
well, it would be very fun for the people that have superpowers, but it
Yeah,
might not be that much fun for everyone else. Well,
agree.
that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining our channel today, and we hope to see you again in the future.
And I am bald.
Have a nice day.
I got that.
Have a good day.